Are you ready for the main event, Brian, of SmackDown?
Oh, of course. Who wouldn't be?
Well, that was it. As far as a match, Zelina Vega versus B-Fab was the last match booked on the SmackDown. This is network television. As usual, because they have no matches that interest anybody, and they make the ones that they do have completely unimportant and skippable by only doing 2 minutes and going to a break and blah, blah, blah. The main event on this week's SmackDown is the Bloodline in-ring promo with Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman, because we saw the Usos at the top of the program for half a fucking hour. So now they're going to come back out with Roman and Solo and Heyman.
No Sammy.
No Sammy. That's another thing. No Sammy. And by the time that, honestly, they walk to the ring, the entrance is so long, and by the time that Roman milks Acknowledge Me, there's 8 minutes left on the fucking air before they've done anything. And Heyman opened it up and put the Usos over and blistered New Day a bit, and then Roman takes the microphone, and it looked like he was about to acknowledge the Usos and their momentous occasion when here comes from the entranceway, I'm not shitting you, Ridge and Butch. And they interrupt. And we didn't come alone. We brought backup. And here comes Sheamus. Goddamn, this is like Bobo Brazil and the Sheik, only they did live events across the country for 30 years that weren't televised. They didn't do it every week on fucking TV. So there comes Sheamus, but his microphone was fucking up, which Roman goddamn made fun of. Said, you can't even work your microphone. How you gonna whip us? People laughed at that because it was funny.
He handled it well. He had to address it somehow.
Yeah, and so the Brawling Brutes just get in the ring and everybody gets started fighting except Roman just watches. And then when the Usos and Solo take over, here comes Drew McIntyre. Well, we've never seen these guys interact with each other before. Drew McIntyre again. They got 150 people on the roster. We see 12 every 2-hour program. He has a big fight with Solo. Roman gets on Drew. Then it's Sheamus and Roman, and everybody's back up. And they go off the air fighting. If the baby faces were more interesting and or more over, there wouldn't have been anything wrong with this necessarily, but it's the same fucking people. It's like